have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to Brazil, to San Pablo in June?
No, I'm not planning to go.
Oh.
Yes, I'm always with you. So, okay, I'm always with you. In other words, even when I'm not with you, I'm with you because I'm thinking about all of you and how we can all move in further in Akram Vignan. Yeah, this time I have a lot of different traveling to do, so yeah, but yeah. So anyway, so next time we will see, huh? Jai Sachidanand. Yeah, Jai Sachidanand. You will all be going to see the Gnani, right? In Sao Paulo.
Vamos a ir todos a ver al Gnani in San Pablo. Yes.
Absolutely. So that's wonderful. It's a short program, but the important thing is not about the length of the program, but to be with the Gnani, even for whatever you can be with, whatever time you get,
Y dice que si bien es un evento corto, lo importante es estar con el Gnani.
Because I'm going to be there almost like half a month with the Gnani once he comes here to US, and like.
Él va a estar con el Gnani un mes, o medio mes con él cuando vaya a Estados Unidos.
Yeah, like that's being live with him, and then of course, he is. There is also after the Guru Purnima, there is a very special shibir, satsang shibir in English for Western Mahatmas, and so that is getting larger and larger in size. So it's like going to Germany, or it's going, like same kind of model. Uwe has arranged it, and it's very nice. It's really beautiful.
Él va a estar con el Gnani porque después del Guru Purnima va a ser un shibir también y va a ser especial para los occidentales. Y bueno, el Gnani tiene sus vuelos programados, bueno, tiene todo programado.
And also, it's in Dallas, and it's after one day after the Guru Purnima ends, it's going to be there. So it'll be nice to be with the Gnani, and we just kind of see how everything in our Akram Vignan is blossoming so beautifully.
Esto es después del Guru Purnima y es tan hermoso ver cómo todo esto está floreciendo.
Yeah. How do you all feel? Are you disappointed that the Gnani did not come to Argentina this year, or were you all expecting that?
Acá pregunta Shuddha si estamos decepcionados que el Gnani no venga a Argentina.
No, Shuddha.
No. You're not disappointed, right? Yeah, well, that's fine, because you see, it's just like it's across the border only. Like it's like you're in New York, or you can go to Philadelphia. It's a couple of hours away, and you are with him. So it's these borders between countries is artificial. He is coming to your area, where you are. Of course, if you were very far away, like in Chile or something, it would be different,
Igual cuando viene un país vecino que casi no es difícil viajar ahí, casi no hay ni frontera. Ya Chile es como un poquito más complicado.
Yes, I just uploaded. I know it was late last night that I uploaded this last satsang, just for all of you. Now we today, before we proceed to our session number 23, I would like let us begin with a 3 mantra. Let us begin with our 3 mantra.
Antes de comenzar la sesión número 23, vamos a cantar el Trimantra. ¿Quién quiere cantarlo?
All right. So, who would like to sing the three mantra? Everybody very quiet. Everybody very quiet. Who has not sung three mantra in a long time? Gonzalo hasn't, right? Hola, Gonzalo. All right. So, okay. All right. How about Alicia?
Mantra.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And three mantra, Gonzalo.
Bueno. Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vatsayanam, Namo Loye Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamukaro, Savapavapanasano, Mangalanam Chasavesim, Padamam Havai Mangalam, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Satchidanand, Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vatsayanam, Namo Loye Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamukaro, Savapavapanasano, Mangalanam Chasavestim, Padamam Havai Mangalam, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Satchidanand, Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vatsayanam, Namo Loye Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamukaro, Savapavapanasano, Mangalanam Chasauvesim, Padamam Havai Mangalam, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Satchidanand, Jai Satchidanand, Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Thank you. Thank you,
Jai
Gonzalo. All right. Wonderful. Okay. So now we go to the next session. And we finish a little bit of what we had left in that heading on page 40 of Samyak-katva moha. There are moha. Moha is the illusion that makes us oblivious, forget, out of our, makes us forget who we are, who we really are. So that's called moha, or moha, makes us forget who we really are. And we feel and behave as if we are this body.
Moja es la ilusión de olvidar quién realmente somos y es comportarnos y sentirnos como quienes no somos, ¿no?
Yeah. So the first, when we discuss the three categories, the wrong vision moha means completely, totally, total absence of right vision. Yes, a total absence of right vision, right? And that's called mithyatva moha, right? Mithyatva, mithya means useless. Useless moha. Mithyatva moha. Mithyatva moha means useless moha. In other words, in the view of the liberated ones, in the view of the awakened ones, that moh is not going to produce any results. It's only going to produce a lot of babies who also keep on seeking more. In other words, it's just going to continue to perpetuate this life as in one body and another body, etc. Wrong.
Yes. Mi tatua moja es la visión incorrecta, es la ausencia total de la visión, ¿no? Es la visión incorrecta. Y en la visión del que está libre, que está despierto, el moja no produce resultados, no genera ese constante creación de cuerpos, ¿no?
Yeah. And Mishra Moha is people believing both sides, people have developed a little bit of an awakening from the worldly effects, little bit of an awakening from the worldly effects, but has not come home yet. Has not come home yet into the self. It's called mixed, you see, mixed moha. Here and there on both sides. And the third one is samyaktva moha. Samyaktva moha is the vision towards the self only.
Mishra Moja es que todavía está en los dos lados. Si bien tiene el conocimiento, todavía no terminó de volver al hogar. Y después está Sanitya Moja, que es estar en la visión del ser.
Yeah, and when all three types of these three categories of moha are over, are destroyed, that is when the experience and the darshan, the vision of the self, arises. All three are gone. You're neither, Damian is the one who likes doing being in satsang, but when there is no satsang, he also likes life. But that's Damian. So he's moving this way, this way, this way, this way. You say in duality. But you are in a location. You are the one for whom there is really no more. Amapura, no more in Amapura.
Yes. Cuando estos tres moja se fueron, estas tres categorías de moja fueron destruidas, entonces surge naturalmente el darshan. Entonces, por ejemplo, está doble, el que está mezclado, por ejemplo, Damian está en satsang, pero cuando no está en satsang está haciendo las cosas que hace, y esa es la dualidad. Pero tú eres el que conoce el alma pura, tú ves a Moja.
Yes, so Dada is asked, and we continue. Dada says, Dada, what happens in what is the person who has got Kshayak Samkit vision? In other words, whose moha is destroyed. In other words, who is no longer under the illusion. What is it like? What is a kshayak kshayak samkiti? In other words, he has got samkiti, right vision holder. What is that all about? What is a Sayat Samkiti right vision holder holder. Holder means the one who has now, who has become established in the right vision, in the right, as the Amapura, Soyamapura. What does it mean, Dada? What does it mean? What is right vision?
Dada dice que la persona con el moja destruido no tiene más la visión de la ilusión. Entonces le preguntan a Dada, ¿qué es Sayak Samkiti? Es la correcta visión, la persona que tuvo la correcta visión y que está establecido en la visión correcta del alma pura. ¿Qué es eso, no?
So Dada now
es?
So in the last paragraph here, Dada says, in the vision, in the seeing, what was appearing as wrong, what was appearing as wrong, you see, this is my body, this is my wife, this is my father, my business, my father, my body, my world. That is called wrong, not they are wrong, not the body is wrong, not the father or the mother or the wife that are there, not they're wrong. This belief that they're mine is wrong, that my belief, you see, that wrong belief is completely gone. It has been completely, that wrong is gone, you see. Your body is there, the mind is there, the friends are there, the family is there, but the connection is gone. Connection is absolutely gone for the one with the right, with Amapura. Now, loose Damian will still feel, oh, my mom, my father, my husband. That's okay. That is okay. But not you. You understand? That is very important.
A lo cual Dada responde, en la visión, la experiencia, a ver, en la visión lo que parecía como equivocado, ¿no? Decir mi cuerpo, mi esposa, mi padre, mi negocio, mi mundo, esa es la creencia errónea. No el cuerpo, no la esposa, no el padre, no el negocio, no el mundo. Eso va a seguir estando allí. Eso no es erróneo, equivocado. Lo que es equivocado es creer que es mío, que me pertenece. Eso va a permanecer allí, pero la conexión con eso es lo que se fue. Es la creencia de la pertenencia.
And instead of that, the exact vision has begun. The exact vision has begun. Exact darshan has begun. The exact darshan has begun. Very beautiful, you see. And exact darshan has begun. Okay, what is that beginning? What is that beginning? Understand what is that beginning, Asdada?
Yes. Bueno, en lugar de esto, aparece la exacta visión. El darshan comenzó. ¿Y qué es ese comienzo?
Yeah, and Dadashri says, remember the three types of moha, totally covered in darkness, then little bit of awakening, and the finally is, I want only one Ama. I want to be where Ama is being discussed. I want to be with the Gnani, etc., etc. All of that, okay? All of that is that one is called Samyaktva Moha. I want to be, the Moha, the illusory vision, that makes you connect to what you see outside. That is gone, and now your vision is in the right direction. And so now he says, oh, the Gnani is my Ama. I want to be around the Gnani, etc. Whatever the Gnani says is 100% correct, nothing else, etc. That part. Oh, what is Ama like? What is Ama like? I wonder what Ama is saying, etc., etc. All about Ama. Still there is a question about the Ama. All of that has to go, and only the Ama vision remains, you see. All of that has gone, in fact, for all of us. We do not have any anxieties or questions about Ama anymore.
Yes. Estos tres tipos de moja es como que cubren, y también está ¿no? Que es solo buscar el alma, estar con el Gnani, el Samaik Moja, la visión ilusoria de estar conectado con lo que está allí afuera. Quiero estar con el Gnani, todo lo que el Gnani dice está correcto, cómo se ve el alma, cómo quiero saber todo sobre el alma. Y todo esto tiene que irse. Para nosotros esto ya se fue. Estas preguntas sobre el alma.
Yeah, I say, what is Ama? What is Ama? What is Ama? It was not seen in exactness, and so that is part of Samyaktva Moha. It's still part of the relative moha. You say, I want to know more about Ama. I want to know more about Ama. And Dadashri says, now you know everything. Now you can see everything, you see. Let me take back the word no. You don't know. You only can see everything, you see. Can see everything. No means to experience. That will come later. But Dadashri says, in your vision, in your understanding, everything has come. And that is called Kshayak. And that is called, Kshayak means absolute destruction of wrong vision. Absolute destruction of wrong vision is called Kshayak.
Yes. Tada dice, cuando estamos queriendo saber más sobre el alma, dice ahora tú lo puedes ver y conocer, está. Y Shayak es la absoluta destrucción de la visión incorrecta.
Yeah, everything has come under our vision, our understanding. Understanding means, darshan. You see, it's called now. Everything has come under our darshan. We understand. You and I understand. Each one of us in this satsang understands that this body is with us for this much time only, you see, we understand that our time in this body is limited. We understand that, you see. But we, you and I, are unlimited, you see. We have no limits. We have entered the reality. We have entered exact darshan. You see, exact darshan. You understand?
La visión y el entendimiento que tenemos nos permite nuestro darshan. Y todos sabemos que el cuerpo va a estar por un tiempo, y va a estar por un tiempo que es limitado. No todo el mundo lo sabe, pero nosotros, tú y yo, somos ilimitados. Entramos en la realidad del exacto darshan.
In fact, as far as the Ama are concerned, none of us, nobody in our satsang here have any doubts about the Ama. We do not have any questions about the Ama. Whatever questions, and the reason you and I cannot have any questions about the Ama, because we have entered. That is who we are. That is who we are. That is who we are.
El alma, en lo que concierne al alma, en nuestro satsang, no hacemos preguntas sobre el alma. Y eso es porque entramos, porque sabemos quiénes somos.
Yeah. Patricia or Damian may have questions about themselves, you see. Oh, I wonder what I will do. The one who has entered into the world of doership will enter into the world of doubts, you see. Oh, I wonder what is going to happen. I wonder what is going to happen to this world. So that is the question of Luz, Patricia, Damian, etc. That's not your question. That's not your question, is it? That is not your question, is it?
Por ejemplo, Patricia y Damian dice que hice, ¿no? Al entrar al mundo, ¿qué hice o qué es lo que tengo que hacer, ¿no? Y ahí estás entrando en el mundo del hacedor. Y al entrar en el mundo del hacedor estamos entrando en el mundo de las dudas. Por ejemplo, ¿qué pasará con el mundo? Nos preguntamos. Pero esa no es nuestra pregunta.
The next heading on page 40 is yes.
Yes. Yes. The thing is that we know, but we still don't experience. So I think it's the toughest part in our way to Kevalnan.
Traducir la pregunta, por favor.
Le digo a Shuddha, nosotros sabemos lo del alma y no tenemos preguntas, pero todavía no la podemos experimentar. Entonces es como un poco duro ver pero no experimentar. Te digo, la parte más dura de nuestro camino, pienso yo.
Gracias, Damian.
Well, see, to know, K-N-O-W, capital no, okay, is to experience, that is all. You know, in other words, if you know something, then it is a result of your having gone through the experience. You know, if you've been to London, okay, then you know about London. You know, I mean, you might not know London completely, but you know London, what it looks like, you know, etc. So to know is to have had the experience. Okay. To know.
Por ejemplo,
Yeah.
Saber es experimentar. Quiere decir que saber es que fuimos a través de la experiencia. Por ejemplo, si fuiste a Londres, conoces Londres porque tuviste la experiencia de Londres. Por ahí no conoces absolutamente todo de Londres, pero tuviste la experiencia de Londres.
Yeah. And to see, to understand is to see. So, because Ama doesn't have to understand. The pure Ama doesn't have to know or understand anything. The pure Ama doesn't have to. The sun doesn't have to know or understand anything. The sun is the sun. All right? So this is all about the middle one that we are talking about. This is the middle one who is moving away from 100% head in the sand. You know, in other words, the whole head, they say his head is in the sand, you see. 100% darkness has woken up. I'm not this. I'm not this person. I am this. That is the understanding that has absolutely 100% exact and correct for you and I and all of us, Damian, you see. So you have to keep that in mind. The understanding has come 100%. We'll talk, the experience is not 100%, I agree, you see. What you say is the experience is not 100%. Experience means to be. To experience, it means to be. You see?
Well, ver, entender con mayúsculas es ver con mayúsculas, porque el alma pura no tiene que ver ni entender nada, es como el sol es el sol, ¿no? Y por ahí hay una persona y esto no es la persona, no es el alma y no es el cuerpo, es el que está en el medio, y es su cabeza la que es el que por ahí está en la oscuridad, pero como que quiere meter la cabeza en el sol, hasta que se da cuenta que yo no soy esta persona, yo soy el alma pura. El entendimiento exacto y correcto para nosotros es mantener este entendimiento, si bien la experiencia todavía no está al 100%.
But the experience.
Sorry, el 100% de la experiencia es ser.
What? No, what did you say? 100%?
Yes.
No.
I heard that. No.
Yeah. No.
Sorry. Please correct me.
100% experience of the Amapura is Keval Gnan. That means you're ready to leave, 100%.
Okay.
Experience we haven't talked about yet. What experience? I said to experience means to be who you are. That is the experience. To be who you are is the experience, okay? In other words, you can, if it's a very hot sun, and you step out of your home and, you cannot stay there too long, you see, because it's hot. But you come inside and this is who you are. And there is no pain. There is really no pain. There is no burning. The sun doesn't burn you. So you come being who you are. Going outside your home is where all the ice and hot sun both are there outside, you see. All the problems are. So, the experience means to be who I am. And incomplete experience means, oh, why am I feeling cold? Why am I feeling hot? Are you feeling hot or are you feeling cold?
Yes.
Are you feeling hot or are you feeling cold?
Es la experiencia de ser quien soy. Por ejemplo, el sol está muy fuerte, muy caliente y tú sales del hogar. Y sales por un corto tiempo porque el sol está muy caliente, entonces vuelves al hogar. En el hogar no hay sufrimiento de calor. Estás en el hogar. El problema está fuera. Es la experiencia del ser, ¿no? Yo siento calor, yo siento frío, yo siento frío, yo siento calor.
And then, coming back to the question of our dear Damian, he says, we know, but we do not experience. And I think Keval Gnan, absolute knowledge, is very, very hard or difficult. You see, now you have to understand what has happened, not to Damian, but to you. That's the diff. You have to understand what has happened to you. You, why capital U? Before you were 100% in Damian. 100%. In the Gnan Vidhi, you awoke. You absolutely awoke. Oh, wait a minute. These are two different things. This world of Damian and his world is under the exact influence of some other energy, not my energy. I am the pure one. You see, that is the awakening. That is the exact awakening. That is darshan. That is the understanding. You understand. It's not something that other people can say, this has happened to Damian or to Gonzalo. They will not understand this. The world will not understand this. But you inside have totally been awakened. You are absolutely. There is no part that is still left there's no part of you which is saying, oh, I think here I'm Damian or here I'm Gabi. In this part I'm Gabi. No, there is no part. there is the exact, precise light. And that light did not come from outside. That light did not come from outside. It was like you, the absolute magnificent one, was totally covered up in mud and sun, in sand, I mean, you were buried, and so there was no light coming. And Dada started this light, which is actually your own light now. It comes from inside you. I woke up, oh, what? I'm Apura. You see? Hmm?
Sorry. Sabemos, pero también experimentamos. Hay que entender lo que sucedió. No le sucedió a Damian, sino a ti. Y entonces 100% está en Damian. Después del Gran Vidi despertamos completamente. Entonces tú puedes ver que Damian y su mundo están bajo influencias de otras energías. Y yo soy otro. Y ese es el darshan, es el entendimiento. Y esto le sucede a Damián, le sucede a Gonzalo. El mundo puede no entender esto, no entiende. Nosotros aquí sí sabemos, pero no podemos decir, bueno, en esta parte soy Gaby, en esta parte soy Patricia, no. No hay partes, es exacta y precisa, porque la luz no viene de afuera. Tú eres el ser absoluto y estabas cubierto por arena, entonces por eso no entraba la luz. Dada nos quitó todo eso y ahora podemos ver que somos luz, que somos alma pura, que somos luz.
This is a very famous story. In fact, even as children, we used to read it. A little, the lioness and her little baby lion, baby cub, lion cub, we call it, was, moving about in the jungle. And all of a sudden, the lioness ran and she had to jump, and she ran away. And the cub was left behind. And then it was just a baby. And then along came a huge crowd of goats or sheep, you see, just a whole, and it started playing with, going around with the sheep, and became completely believed, this is my home, this is my people, these are mine, all of these sheep, I'm just like them, you see. And then it grew up. And when it grew up, and then when it became aware, while taking a drink in a pond, saw its own reflection, and then looked at the sheep and it says, who is this person here? Saw its own reflection and was wondering what was going on. But then from a distance, it heard the roar of a lion, king, the big roar of a lion. And the lion in this cub woke up, and it also made the big roar, the sound, you see. And then there was no going back, you see. Then It's inside each one of us, that lion inside is there. And that one woke up in the Gnani Vidhi when we saw our own face. We saw our own face in our Gnani Vidhi, you know.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hay una historia para niños que se trata sobre una leona que iba con su cachorro y la leona salta y corre y el león cachorro no pudo saltar y quedó atrás. Y en ese momento fue rodeado por ovejas, y las ovejas lo rodearon y el pequeño león pensó que él era como las ovejas y se quedó con ellas y creció con las ovejas. Y un día, bebiendo agua en el lago, vio su propio reflejo en el lago y se preguntó, ¿quién es este del reflejo? Y a la distancia escuchó el rugir de un león grande, ¿no? Y escuchó su rugir y él también rugió. Y cuando rugió se dio cuenta de quién era, ¿no? Y esto es el despertar. Y esto es lo que nos sucedió a nosotros, que pudimos ver nuestro propio rostro en el Gnani Vidhi.
Mm-hmm. And in Gnani Vidhi, not only the darshan, not only the exact understanding happens that, oh, this that is in front of me, this body, these fingers that are moving, this tongue that is moving inside the mouth, these thoughts that are happening inside this body, you see, this heart that is beating inside this body. I see it. I understand it. I understand it in exactness. You see, the food that is going in, the food that is coming out, I understand it. And that understanding is my vision, is my absolute vision. This is the absolute vision. The absolute vision has happened, Damian. The final vision has happened. This is the darshan. That's the final vision. But this vision, Kevad darshan, has happened. And that Kevad darshan is 100% given to you and I in the Gnani Vidhi. That whatever is happening to Damian is not happening to me. It is happening to Damian. It is happening. In fact, it is simply happening. And the world and you have placed a label, Damian Barreto. You see? But it's happening there. It is happening there. It's not happening here. And that is absolute vision. Kevad darshan. It is absolute vision. What is remaining is Kevad Gnan, absolute experience. That's all. You're right. It is Kevad Gnan is not complete yet, you know, and that is what we are discussing. What is we are discussing with Niruma. I'm sorry it was so long, but go on. Mm-hmm.
Yes. No solo el darshan, ¿no? Entendemos que podemos ver el cuerpo, podemos ver nuestros dedos, podemos ver nuestros pensamientos, podemos ver cómo nuestro corazón late. Yo lo vi y lo entendí en exactitud. Podemos ver la comida que entra y que sale del cuerpo. Y este es el entendimiento de mi visión, mi absoluta visión. Y sucedió, y esa es la visión final. el Keval Darshan, que nos fue dado en el Gnani. Esto le sucedió a Damian, y el mundo te etiquetó como Damian Barreto, y sucede allí, no aquí. Lo que queda es el Keval Gnan, que es la completa visión.
Mm-hmm. And Keval Gnan, absolute knowledge, is called the experience of Ama. And this has happened in all of us by 2%, 2% in the Gnanvidi. You have to have experienced the Ama in order for its vision to arise. If you are an astronaut, until you land on the moon, you cannot see what is visible from the moon. Until then, you are going towards the moon only, like John Glenn landing towards the moon, going in 1965, or going, or 67, going. He's still not there. All you see is the moon. You get out and now you see what's out there. You have to land, you have to experience. You have to experience the Ama to know, you have to experience the Ama to know that you're not this body. You're not this Damian. Damian cannot split. You come to know who you are, experience who you are, and therefore you understand that the heart is beating, the legs are moving, the mind is thinking, etc., etc., etc. You see?
Lo que queda del que el Keval Gnani es la completa visión, el absoluto conocimiento, la experiencia del alma pura. Y esto sucedió en un 2% en el Gnani. Sí, es la experiencia de la visión. Y por ejemplo, un astronauta, hasta que no llega a la Luna y aterriza allí, no tiene la experiencia, porque primero va viendo, ve la luna, pero cuando está allí en la Luna, es como que puede ver todo lo demás. Ahora, Damian puede hacer, pero tu experiencia es que es quien realmente eres y puedes ver lo que hace Damian, cómo late su corazón, cómo su cuerpo se mueve, pero no eres eso. Ahora tienes la experiencia.
Yeah, and now this astronaut moves about in various parts of the moon, and the experience increases with every step or with every location that you go with. The moon mobiles, the moon cars or whatever. For us, all those moon cars are all that is the 5 agnas. You see, the 5 agnas let you move about in your own world of the blissful moon. You see?
Yes. Es como este astronauta que se mueve en la Luna y cada vez que se mueve su experiencia va creciendo, mientras que va recorriéndola, puede recorrerla en un auto o alguna clase de carro que pueda recorrerlo. Y para nosotros son las 5 agnas que se mueven en el mundo de la dichosa luna.
You know, Damian, on a full moon night, you come out. This beautiful night, it's clear. And you look at the moon. And you can look at the moon in 2 ways. You and I can look at the moon in 2 ways. One, you can look at, oh, it's not perfect. There are some dark areas and there are some bright areas, and what does this moon mean, etc., etc. You can look at the moon with the head, or you can look at the moon with love. Just pure love. The moon is out there, but what happens inside makes all the difference. When you look at the moon with love, you feel love. It's cool, it's pleasant. It's got a very beautiful, subtle light. See? It has a magnificent calming effect on you. It doesn't have any fights with anybody. It doesn't burn anyone. But this vision of love is very rare. You see, it happens to human beings though. Yeah, when a young man or a young woman is in love, then they love to be out in the moon, you see, underneath the moon. That's different.
Yes. Por ejemplo, Damián, en una noche de luna llena puedes salir y es una noche hermosa, calma, el cielo está limpio, claro, y puedes ver la luna y la puedes ver de 2 formas. Puedes sentarte y verla, decir, uy, no es perfecta, hay partes oscuras, hay partes que esto, y la estás viendo con tu cabeza. Y hay otra forma de verla también, que es verla con amor. Entonces lo que sucede, lo importante es lo que sucede adentro cuando miras la luna. Es placentero y todo eso, esa luz de la luna, mirándola con amor, va a crear un sutil efecto. Esa luz de luna no va a quemar, no va a lastimar y no va a pelear. Y esta es la visión del amor. Es una visión rara, ¿no? Como que es raro que haya personas así. Podemos ver un ejemplo de 2 jóvenes enamorados que van a ver la luna.
We've all been children. When we were little children, we were very innocent. And here we remember our times when we used to go to the beach, you see, as little children, little children. Just barely, just walking, and even up to 5, 6, age, life was beautiful, and, we used to collect shells, pick up shells from the beach, we used to find beauty in every shell, we pick up this shell and we pick up this shell, and this one, and this one, and we used to collect it and say, okay, oh, I like this one, and we can share and compare. There is absolute joy, and you watch the adults and you say, oh, why are you collecting those things? They just leave it alone, throw them away, you see, the father or the mother would say, But if there are, to them, only the value is of any pearls or diamonds, but this, the more innocent you become in your vision, the more beauty you behold, the more, yeah, this world is very beautiful for the person who is free from the intellect. You see, he becomes a child again.
Yes. ¿Recuerdan ir a la playa siendo niños chicos de 5 o 6 años, niños de 5 o 6 años, niños inocentes en la playa? Caminábamos y juntábamos las caparazones, las conchillas y las elegíamos y nos parecían hermosas, y las coleccionábamos. Y por ahí llevábamos un montón, mientras que los padres o los adultos decían, ¿qué están haciendo? Dejen eso, tírenlo. Y a los niños les gustaba eso. Entonces, cuanto más inocente eres, más belleza existe. Y el mundo es bello. Y es bello para aquellos que lo miran con la inocencia de los niños.
So my dear friends, this vision that allows us to see the beauty of this world is opening up within all of us because we have been absolutely disconnected from this intellect. You see, this intellect which sees faults of others. Yes, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, Gabi, we'll come to you in a minute. Yeah, okay. But, so this vision, our vision this is the vision, this is the understanding that is associated with ever increasing light of the self, ever increasing light of the self. Yes.
Yes. Esta visión se abre en nosotros porque desconectamos del intelecto. Nuestra visión es la visión y es el entendimiento, y este entendimiento incrementa en la luz del ser.
Okay, Shuddhatma Bhagwan. Gabi, can we take your question after the break? Shall we take a break?
Después tomamos un recreo, después contestamos tu pregunta, Gaby, ¿está bien?
Okay. All right.
Jai Satchitanand, thank you,
Yeah.
Shuddha.
Yes, thank
10
you.
minutes break.
Yes, thank you, Damian and Patricia, my dear. Yes, okay.
Qué divino.
I'm sorry about the delay. You know, I had an important call during the break. Okay. All right. Let us continue. Shall we continue? Yes, Gabi. Jai Sachidanand, dear Gabi.
Mi pregunta es que a veces sucede que pasa una hora o un poco más de tiempo en que pierdo la visión del ser. Y cuando vuelve, se instala como una angustia de darse cuenta de que había estado todo ese tiempo involucrada con el archivo 1. ¿Quién siente esa angustia? Y si esa angustia proviene de algún cacháis. Esa es mi pregunta.
Gaby's question is sometimes maybe during an hour or an hour and a half, she lost the vision of the self. And when she noticed that, she feels sad and she wants to know that sadness where come from.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the samyakatva moha. That is part of this one who is awakened within Gabi, who wants to go nearer and nearer to the Lord, to Ama, you see. And so it's good. It is really, that means you like to be around and in the Ama more than you like to be as Gabi, you see. Doing what other ladies do, you see.
Dice que esto es parte de aquel que despertó en Gaby y que quiere acercarse cada vez más y más al Lord. Entonces, y que quiere estar más en el alma que en Gaby.
Yeah, that sadness is worth it. That is the only sadness that is worth it. In other words, it makes you feel, oh, I missed it. It's okay. So it's a beautiful thing, like within us, every Shuddhatma, everyone who says, with the awakened one, okay? We have that, we have the exact darshan. At the same time, we have this one who wants more inside. I want to go more in this side, you see. So they're true. One he says, it's already there, arrived, you're here. And the other one says, I want to be there, I want to be there, I want to be there. And it's good. And that's because, and this is Akram, you see. We have, this is the process within all of us. It's good. What is happening to you is good. Your question was there was a part of a question that I missed. Who is seeing this? Who is feeling? Yes, the one who now wants to be free is feeling this sadness, you see. It's not the old Gabi, but the new Gabi, you see. The new Gabi who wants more freedom, more love, real love. That's the one. The old Gabi you already know. The old Laura you already know. That's fine. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. A tu pregunta dice que esto es parte de aquel que despertó que en Gaby y que quiere acercarse más y más al Lord y estar en el alma. Y esa angustia es absolutamente innecesaria. Es algo hermoso, ¿no? Tenemos el darshan y también tenemos el que quiere ir más y más al alma pura. Y esto es el Akram, es el proceso en todos. Y tu pregunta sobre quién siente es el que quiere la liberación y el amor puro verdadero.
Yeah, and
Y es el viaje de Gaby y de
yeah,
todos, ¿no?
yeah, yes, it is. It's very subtle. What you're describing is very subtle. It is like it is called Gabi's bhakti, Gabi's devotion to Amapura, to the Lord, you see. And Gabi has become free from the old Gabi with all, this wrong vision. Oh, I love it. I want more, etc., etc., And Gabi is wants more of this one, wants more of this one, you see. And then the beauty is this is the same, this is the other side of the coin. This is a coin. Imagine a coin. I don't have a coin, but imagine there is a coin, and on one side is this coming closer and closer and closer. And the other side is, I am here. I'm always there. I'm inside you. I'm here. I'm there. Where do you want to go? I'm here. And this one says, no, I want to be with you. I went with you. And so this is Gnan. This side is called Gnan, and this side is called Bhakti. Bhakti. And that will always remain. It's like it will always remain. And then even that, when the Gnan and the Bhakti, the knowledge and the devotion becomes one, that is the experience, And in that you say, who, me? I have to do namaskars to my own self? There's no one else, right? I'm worshipping my own self, really? Am I really worshipping my own self?
Do I translate, Shuddha?
Yes, please.
Es muy sutil lo que describiste, Gaby. Y este es el bhakti de Gaby, la devoción a tu alma pura, la devoción al ser. Y Gaby se libera de la antigua Gaby, que quiere cosas de lo mundano. Ahora lo que quiere es el alma pura, el ser. Y lo bello es como que está del otro lado, son las dos partes de la misma moneda, ¿no? Y hay un lado que quiere acercarse más y cada vez más cerca de tu ser. Esta parte del ser te dice, siempre estoy aquí, ¿a dónde vas? Siempre voy a estar aquí. Y Gnan Bhakti es cuando se vuelve uno. Y esa es la experiencia que te preguntarás, ahora tengo que hacer namaskars a mi propio ser.
Yeah, in fact, I gave it to you in the last satsang, but this Dadavani of March, 2023.pdf is all about that only. It's more in that direction, coming nearer and nearer and nearer to the Gnani. I find my liberation. I find my liberation. You see, it's not, you got to get out of this habit of this physical nearness, you see. This is Dada. This is your Lord inside you. You see, come nearer and nearer and nearer and nearer. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing every day in satsang too. Yeah.
De hecho, en el Dadavani, en el link que les di del Dadavani de marzo, se trata sobre esto, ¿no? Es en dirección que cada vez estar más cerca del Gnani. Y el momento ir a tu liberación. Y este es Dada, este es el Lord que está en ti y que te acercas cada vez más y más a él.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, you want to say something, anything else, Gabi? Huh?
¿Quieres decir algo más, Gaby?
Sí, cuando el Nani se enfermó,
Acércate
inevitablemente...
un poquito al micrófono que yo no te entiendo. Perdón.
Ahí, perdón.
Dale.
Cuando se enfermó el Nani, fue como inevitable sentir como temor de la pérdida. Entonces surgió inmediatamente la pregunta, ¿vamos a tener siempre un Nani? Y después algo como internamente me contestó como que ese Nani estaba como ya en mí, que siempre iba a estar conmigo y que el satsang ya estaba en mí. Pero igual la sensación de que podía no estar fue muy angustiante. Y quería saber si siempre vamos a tener un Nani. No sé si se podrá contestar eso, pero Dada habrá dicho algo parecido.
Sí. When the Gnani was sick, she feels some kind of fear of losing the Gnani. And the question, and her question is, are we going to have always a Gnani? And something happens to her and she feels the Gnani was in her and in satsang, but still she has the feeling of the loss. And the question is, are we going to have always a Gnani?
Well, yes, we're always going to have the Gnani. You see, this Gnani is like Gnani exists as the eternal seed of knowledge within humanity, you see. Eternal seed of knowledge within humanity. No matter, the world may get destroyed with this, the knower can never be destroyed, you see. The knower remains, you see. And the world can never be destroyed permanently. You see, this world exists eternally, and the eternal one also exists eternally, see? You see? And in different parts of the world, Gnanis arise. You know, Gnanis arise. The question is not for what happens to the world. The question is what is happening to you and I. You see this, we are the seeds of the Gnani, and these seeds will grow, which in these seeds will grow. This is no ordinary seed. This is the seed of the eternal, you see. And the seed of the eternal is growing within, is in different, it's no longer a seed in many of us. They've become little plants. And it's a totally new world now, you see. It's a totally new world. Go on, and then we will.
Yes. A tu pregunta, Gaby, sí, tendremos siempre un Gnani, porque el Gnani es eterno y la semilla del conocedor va a permanecer. El mundo que existe es eterno y el eterno existe en lo eterno. Y por todo el mundo los Gnanis surgen. ¿Qué le pasa al mundo? No es la pregunta, es qué nos pasa a nosotros. Estas semillas crecerán. No son semillas ordinarias, son semillas de lo eterno. Estas semillas van a transformarse en pequeñas plantas y crecerán. Y ya el mundo es completamente diferente.
And when you say you have fear about losing the Gnani, because of this illness or whatever may happen, you see, that is associated with some ignorance. You see, it is not really knowledge. It's not light. You see, the Gnani is always beyond life and death. Always beyond life and death. To be in the body is actually to be in the dead. You see, the Gnani has risen above it, you see. And just as Dada is eternally there for you, his knowledge is eternally there for everyone. That knowledge cannot be destroyed by humanity, you see. The physical will come and go, but that knowledge now cannot remain. That knowledge now of especially Akram Vignan is indestructible. That cannot be destroyed. You see, that which is indestructible is eternal,
Yes. Y sobre cuando tienes miedo de de perder al Gnani, eso está asociado más a la ignorancia y no a la luz. El Gnani está más allá de la vida y de la muerte. De hecho, que tenga un cuerpo está asociado con la muerte. Estar en un cuerpo es estar asociado con la muerte. Y el conocimiento de verdad es eterno, no puede estar destruido. El Akram Vignan es indestructible, es eterno.
If you just check a little bit and see what is my attraction to this Gnani Deepak Bhai, and then the answer is it's not the body, it's the beauty with which he delivers this Vignan of Dada. You see, that is what you're really attracted to, but because you can't catch it, you say, oh, it's Deepak Bhai, it's the Gnani Deepak Bhai, that is my everything. But Deepak Bhai does not come with you when you're sleeping. It is the Gnan that is with you when you're sleeping.
Yes. Si chequeas cuál es tu atracción con Deepak Bai, no es Deepak Bai, es la belleza del Vignan de Dada. Deepak no viene a ti cuando estás durmiendo, es el Gnani que viene a ti cuando duermes.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, because the women especially, the ladies move more with the heart, you see. And so they open up more in this way towards the Gnani. And the men, so they open up more towards the Gnani with bhakti. This is, thousands of women staring at him, lining up to get one look at him, and the men, they look at a distance. They don't worry about, they're inside the hall, they say, when he comes, we will see him. So in a way, you're no different than those ladies in Simandar city, And that's all right, that's fine. That's your devotion. So women are more receptive. They want to open up like this. They're, by nature, they open up and receive, whereas men are the light, you see. And they represent the light. They go more with the light, with Gnan. And both of those are two sides of the same coin, really. Ultimately, both have to come to Soyama Pura. Soyama Pura. Neither this way nor this way.
Está bien la pregunta que hace, porque por ejemplo en India las mujeres son más abiertas, no, es como que vamos más con el corazón, es como que nos abrimos, las mujeres se abren en India y van tras el Gnani con el Bhakti y se inclinan ante él y lo miran y no les importa el hall para nada, solo quieren verlo al Gnani. Entonces es como que están abiertas y receptivas a la luz y al amor. Y esto también es como ambos lados de la moneda, como decía antes, y querer acercarse y acercarse cada vez más.
I know a lot of ladies who get so excited if they get to. These are Mahatmas who have been Mahatmas with Niruma, etc. They get so excited about being invited just to wash his hands before he starts eating. I mean, I got to wash his hands. Of course, he will not allow any one of them to touch him. But, just pour water while he just washes his hands, and then they take away the plate, and then now they bring the food, you see. I got to serve him this and this. I was standing near him, you see. I mean, they are absolutely absorbed in that. To them, it's more precious than even 5 agnas. That's okay. That is how it is, That's how it is. Right, Laura? What are you saying?
¿Qué decís, Laura?
What does Gabi say? What does Laura say? What does, yeah, right,
Maybe being near the Gnani is very special.
Well,
it's very special. It's very special to be near the Gnani. even it happens to me, at least when I'm with you in presence, or talking here in satsang, or whatever. It's the, maybe the love the Gnani or you or some the Mahatma has creates something very, very special.
Yeah, it's this. It's ultimately we're all absolutely falling in love with these words of Dada. We're just falling in love. You see, it is that which is the attraction, really. It is that, and we have to keep that in our awareness. That is what attracts. And you find Deepak Bhai attractive? Oh, if you were ever in front of Dada, you would hate it if somebody says, okay, now you have to leave now, you go away,
Yes. Yes. Es enamorarse de las palabras de Dada. Y cuando te dicen que te tienes que ir, odias tener que irte.
Yeah, I would give you the example because I've known Niruma. Niruma was always with Dada. 20 years, she did everything. And then Dada left. And she told me she told me, in fact, that this piece of me that has moved away is what keeps me going, you see. This keeps me going. She has no other interest in this world. She just wanted to complete the promise she gave to Dada. Dada, I will complete the 14 Aptavanis. Which she did. She completed the 14 Aptavanis. Looked at everything, gave all the editing material, arranged everything, and then she instructed Deepak Bhai to complete the other volumes in the sect, volume 4 and 3, 4, and 5 of Aptavani 14, you see. She went everywhere where Dada wanted to go, or even had mentioned about going, so she went there. Visited those countries, So, anyway, it is very much, really. Niruma's, your love, you can compare your love with Niruma, but she understood that it all comes right down to this vision and experience that Damian has been talking about. Vision and the experience. The darshan and the gnan. And we have done the same thing before in our previous lives with our spiritual masters, but now it's different. Now he says, I sit inside you. I sit inside you. And whenever you miss me, bend down, touch your own toe, and say, I am the science that is the self. I am the science that is the self. The rest is all interactions of subatomic particles. You see? I'm sitting inside you. I'm sitting inside you.
Shuddha comparte, nos da un ejemplo, el ejemplo de Niruma. Y Niruma estuvo 20 años con Dada, y Dada le dejó a Niruma le dejó como que parte se quedó con ella, ¿no? Y que esto es lo que ella la mantenía en movimiento, y hizo completar los Abadavanis 3, 4 y 5, y lo instaló a Deepak Bhai para que complete hasta el 14. También fue a todos los lugares que Dada había ido y a todos los lugares donde dijo que iba a ir. Y Niruma, desde el amor, entendió y entendió y la visión, ¿no? La visión y la experiencia, el darshan y el nan, esto que hablaba Damian antes. Y nosotros hicimos lo mismo en una vida anterior con un maestro espiritual. Y Dada dijo, yo estoy sentada dentro de ti. Cuando me pierdas, pon el dedo de tu pie en tu frente y di, yo soy la ciencia del ser. Y el resto son las interacciones de las partículas subatómicas.
Yeah, it's, this is good. This is what is happening to you, Gabi. It's good. It is called love for the Gnani. Love for the Gnani ultimately leads to liberation. You see, love for the Gnani ultimately leads to liberation. Love for the Gnani means love for Gnan, and Gnan liberates.
Es bueno, Gaby, lo que decís, porque es el amor por el Gnani y te lleva a la liberación. Es el amor por el Gnan que te libera.
And that, and that, because when you get together with Gnani, all he gives you is Gnan. All he gives you is knowledge. All he gives you is, whether it's Deepak Bhai, Niruma, Dada, they just give you knowledge. And in Akram Vignan, they spoon feed you, but they feed you satsang by satsang, pure golden knowledge.
Yes. El Nani siempre te da conocimiento. Y en el Akram, la cuchara te alimenta, la cuchara de oro. Entonces, ¿qué es el satsang? Satsang por satsang es puro conocimiento de oro, puro oro de conocimiento.
Yeah. We move to the next heading quickly. We may not be able to cover it, but it's got about 7 lines in here. And I want to give it to you in exactness, and then we can, we'll have to discuss it later on because there are some terms that are coming up, you see. So let me just quickly give it to you now, okay? When we give Gnan, says Dada, that at that time, first of all, the heading. First of all, sorry, I need to give you the heading first. He says, absolutely doubtless about Ama or Atma, about Ama. Absolutely doubtless about Ama is the heading, you see. There is no doubt left about Ama. Now, when we give Gnana...
Sorry, which page? Which page?
Okay, so this one is on page 40. We are in the middle of page 40.
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, and so the absolutely doubtless about Ama, Nishank. Ni, Shank. Now, Shanka means doubt or suspicion, you see. Suspicion. When it's about a human being, then it is called suspicion. I suspect he's doing something that he's not telling. I suspect. And when you doubt, when you're not clear, there's a difference between doubt and suspicion. Suspicion is more applied to human beings, you see, whereas doubt is simply does not let you see it with clarity.
Yes. El título es absolutamente sin duda sobre el alma. Y habla de la palabra shanka, que quiere decir duda o sospecha. La duda tiene que ver con falta de claridad y la sospecha es de los seres humanos. Y ni significa sin dudas.
When we give Gnan, now that says Dada, by the way, this whole paragraph is no questioner. When we give Gnan, then that one, okay, becomes the owner of Kshayak, which you now know, Kshayak Samkit. In other words, absolutely doubtless, you see. Such a person becomes doubtless about what Ama is, or what it's like, or what does it mean to experience Ama. All of that doubts are gone, you see.
Dice Dada que cuando doy el nan, entonces esa persona se vuelve el dueño de Shayak, que es el absoluto sin dudas.
It's, and so this is, and with reference to what the Ama is, there is no more questions in this world for you. Up until now, life after life, we were struggling with Ama, soul. Everybody would talk about soul, but no, everybody would call it the spirit, this, that, Everybody will have all kinds of explanations about Ama, but a Mahatma knows what an Ama is. Right, Damian? A Mahatma knows what Ama is now. There is no more doubts about Ama. Gonzalo, that's correct, right? Ama is 100% known. You know it. You see it. I mean, you see the Ama. You can see what the Ama sees. You can see what the Ama sees.
Yes. Durante mucho tiempo hemos estado enredados con las explicaciones sobre el alma. pero los Mahatmas saben lo que el alma es y no existen dudas. Has visto el alma y viste lo que el alma ve.
And, this is very subtle stuff that is giving. Whereas in that samyakatva moha, in the samyakvata moha, you see, the right vision, illusion is still an illusion, you see. I also Gavi and I love the Gnani. That is the illusion still, you see. In that samyakatva moha, the right vision is associated with some doubts about Ama. This is very important to also understand. What is it? What will it be like? What is the experience of Ama like? Etc. etc. There are, these kind of questions. You might not say it, but because you are not 100% there, you are 100% there, but this is your, how shall I say, this is how it is with you, you see. So if you are the Ama, then there is zero, no questions left. Everything is over, you see. But this other stuff arises, you see, and that is there's a little bit of doubts left, you see. And
Ujú. Esto es muy difícil, ¿no? ¿Qué es la correcta visión? Y esta correcta visión es una ilusión, porque todavía sigue permaneciendo Gaby y su amor por el Gnani. La correcta visión está asociada con ciertas dudas sobre el alma, sobre cómo será, cuál será la experiencia, porque si bien estamos ahí, todavía están estas preguntas.
you see, there is this discomfort, this not liking it, etc. This is, he says, as long as, remember, the doubt about the Ama is essentially the lack of exactness of the experience of the self. The doubt about Ama is the lack of the exact experience of the self. The experience has happened, but it's 2%. And so that experience fades and you feel uneasy, like Gabi is talking about uneasy, I don't like it, etc., etc. And Dadashri says, as long as there is doubt, then santap, it's another word, santap doesn't leave. Santap means internal discomfort. Discomfort exists, you see. You understand? This is just a little uneasy. You're just never at ease. You always are. You always are in some mode of doership. I gotta be here, not there. I have to do this, not that. There is that subtle thing that does not make you stille. Still is German, still, rock solid. That's who you are. With the vision and the experience.
Yes. Siempre va a haber confort o algo que no me gusta. Y cuando hay dudas del alma, es una falta de la exacta experiencia del ser. Hemos tenido la experiencia, pero del 2%. Entonces, por ejemplo, Gaby dice esto o habla aquello. Y ella dice que las dudas son santap. Y el santap existe. Santap es la eterna incomodidad, lo cual no nos permite, lo que siempre de alguna manera estamos en el hacedor. Es como muy sutil, pero solamente la visión y la experiencia es lo que nos va a transformar en una roca sólida.
Yeah, and you see, when Shanka means doubt leaves forever, when doubt leaves forever, then there is samadhi, Samadhi means perfect stillness of the self that is associated with bliss, 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 you see. That's samadhi, your self. There is the light that lets you know what's going on, that's all. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Shanka, cuando Shanka se va, estas dudas se van para siempre, el samadhi aparece, que es la perfecta quietud dichosa. Entonces la luz te permite ver qué es lo que sucede.
Yeah, it's like then there is no doubt left about the location of the self. That self that began its journey in so many previous lives about who am I, what is happening, I don't understand, etc., etc. All the way, life after life, has come home. The spaceship has landed. The big ocean liner has docked, on the cruise ship. The huge ship is no longer moving slowly in the ocean. It's landed. It's still. It's still. Hmm?
Yes. Cuando no hay dudas en la locación del ser, vienes al hogar. La nave aterrizó y es como si vas en un barco, el barco deja de balancearse y permanece quieto.
Mm-hmm. Shuddhatma Bhagwan, all of you. We took a little time extra. Jai Sachidanand, thank you so much, Damian and dear Patricia and everyone here for being
Thank you.
present.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful morning. Yeah. Jai Sachidanand.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jai
Yeah.
Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Yeah.
Saraswati Nana
Jai
Shubha.
Sachidanand. All of you, Graham, Angelique, Arman, Maritza, Devdas, Laura. Yeah, Jai Sachidanand. Yeah, Jai Sachidanand. Yeah, all of you. Yeah, Guillermo Capete. There are two Guillermos, huh? Guillermos. Yes, okay, wonderful.